Hi, so now we are here in Lisa Habenstock's closet to see how the pro gets it all organized. And here, I'll let you show the labels that we were just making.
So here are the labels that I made. Again, they're not fancy, they're just on packing tape. And the reason why I actually put them on here, packing tape, is because obviously I'm going to change this out when the season is done. And so if I had like fancy, expensive labels, I would not be so excited about ripping them off and throwing them out.
Yeah.
Although I could flip it around and just keep that and then, you know, put the other label for like t-shirts on the other side.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah.
So anyway.
But I think it looks really fabulous, really like put together and neat, and it's something that you can do at home on your own. With all you need is your printer, some clear packing tape, and
paper.
And
the scraper.
And the scraper.
I mean, you have a credit card, you could do the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really easy, and there's so many fonts, and you can make it, customize it to however you want.
Yeah. And then, so tell us what that is, because that looks so organized.
So this is my favoriteest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
These are collators, acrylic collators from the Container Store, and they're actually in the office section of the Container Store. But I like to use them to put my clutches in, and it gives...
Let's take it out and show it.
Yeah, it gives each clutch their little cubby area to...
Wow, it's
to have your purse
quite
in there.
heavy too. So
it's definitely substantial.
It's going to keep them protected, keep them organized. You can always see which one is going to work best with your outfit. So yeah,
so this
pretty
is
perfect.
One of my favorite products from the Container Store, and these bins are from the Container Store also. So I have them in bins because I don't want to stack up the clothes in piles on the shelves because you can't see what you have. So one thing that I like to do is file fold items. And so when you file fold, you can see everything that you have just at a glance. And then when you want to take something out, you're not disturbing anything else. If you had things in piles, you're pulling and everything falls.
Yeah.
So one way to do this with this setup is just to have these plastic bins. And they just keep everything nice. It's
great, and you can see from the outside, you know, you can see some of what's in there already without having to pull everything down.
Right.
So
you could do baskets too. Some people don't like, you know, if you didn't want it to be clear or whatever, you know, you could get baskets. They make low baskets just like this as well.
Yeah, that you could use as drawers. So if I come into, say I open up my closet and it's a mess, because what would be the first thing that you would do to get organized? What is like step number one?
Step number one is, so step number one is to pull every single thing out of your closet. And
that's going to be a mess.
And I mean everything.
Okay.
So take everything out, even the hangers. So you want to do that first. And then the next thing to do, and it's great to do this during seasonal changes, is to really go through all your clothing and figure out, do I like it? Does it fit? You know, have I worn it? You know, when was the last time you wore something? A lot of times people have things in their closet, they say, I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna wear it, but it doesn't really happen. I mean, it happens to me too.
Yeah.
It's everybody. So you want to figure out that. You want to purge. Get rid of all the things that you don't want, donate it. You know, sometimes people have trouble giving things away, and I always say to them, if it doesn't serve you, you know, give it to somebody that really needs it and that can appreciate it, because there's always somebody that can use it, for sure.
Yeah.
So I love to do that. And then once you've kind of thinned everything out, then you just go through the process of putting it all back and folding it nice and putting it all back. I do like to kind of color coordinate, you know, go from light to dark. That's just me, but you know, just to make it visually pleasing. And that's pretty much it for the closet.
That's great. I like you have the really nice like wood hangers which makes it easier. I can't stand the hangers you get back from the dry
Right,
cleaners.
yeah, I don't like those either, and I don't like the poly bags that it comes on.
Oh God,
It's not good for your clothes. It doesn't allow them to breathe. There are a lot of different hangers that you can do. I personally like the wood, but it's really a personal preference, and there's so many options.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go take a quick peek in Lisa's drawers to get some tips on how to keep your drawers organized.